So we're looking at the bench press here. So we're going to go through a few common mistakes that we get with the press, and we're going to go through a few of the teaching cues that we use. So many different variations to this and different reasons why we would use it. So we're going to try and keep it pretty basic here. So obviously a really good exercise for our chest, for our shoulders, for our triceps. Also one of the best movements that we can get our body tight on, and we can safely increase weight to keep producing strength. Okay, let's get Dan to get the setup going. So one of the biggest things is we really want to get our shoulder blades down and back. Yeah, we want to pay a lot of attention to tucking them away down and back as much as we can. So he's doing a good job here of getting them in this down and back position. This is going to incorporate his lat into the press as well. So that lat is really going to be supporting the shoulder right through the press. It's going to be making for a much safer position at the shoulder and also a much stronger press. With the grip, what we're going to start off with is a couple inches wider than your shoulder width. So Dan's used to being out a little bit wider. I'm going to get him to start up a couple inches in from the ring here. Same thing, there's not right, there's not wrong out here. It's just going to depend on what we're trying to do. We want to get Dan's feet nice and strong into the floor here too. So before he unracks the bar, I want to see that he's pushing his heels into the ground. He's got his glutes on nice and strong. And in this position here, his chest should be right up. So his chest should be right up, nice and strong. His feet are digged into the ground. He's in a nice tight position here. So there's tension right through his body now before he's even unracked the bar. Then we're going to unrack. So up we go, we're going to unrack. What we're going to get Dan to do now is the barbell and the roof. We're going to try and get him to eye off a spot with the bar and the roof, because this is where the bar is going to press back to. Now Dan's going to lower the bar nice and strong. He's going to press it back to that same position where it started. So the bar path here, it's not like the bar's going straight up and down. We want the bar path to move so it's on this J curve. So it's starting up here and it moves down on this J type curve, and then he punches it straight back to that spot on the roof. Good, do a few more reps, Dan. That's looking good. So his shoulder blades are staying down and back the whole time. So he's not protracting them as he comes up. He's not losing that position on the bench as he presses. They're staying down and back the whole time. And his chest is coming up to meet the bar every time. So the feeling needs to be like your chest is trying to lift up and meet the bar. Otherwise, what's going to happen is you're going to end up in this position where you're compromising your shoulders at the bottom of the press. Good, looks really good. Dan's starting to hate me. We're going to do a few more. Give us another 3. His chest is up the whole way through. He's nice and tight in the lats. He's digging his feet into the ground, creating a lot of tension. Looks good. Do one more. Awesome, good. Nice one. Good job, that looked really good. The wrist was stacked on top of the elbow the whole time. His elbows are at this sort of 45 angle. This is what we want most of the time. Like there's time and a place when we're going to tuck them in more and bring them out more, but most of the time we want to see this 45-degree angle because it's going to be a really safe position for our shoulder, and it's going to be able to produce a lot of force in there with the lat supporting it as well. Looks good. Nice, Dan.